What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Many of you actually receive properties from your grandparents or your parents. It could be either a gift or inheritance. Now if it was inheritance, then yes, you would not have to pay any tax on it. But if it was a gift, like for example, if your parents were to give you a property or your grandparents were to give you a property, you would actually have to pay a big hefty tax. And a lot of Malaysians just go ahead and pay without knowing about this government incentive. So today I'm going to talk about this new government incentive that I think every Malaysian should know. Okay, so the government incentive is called By Way of Love and Affection. Now, what is it actually? This scheme was introduced many years ago, however, just recently went through a new update. So when you buy a property, you actually have to pay the four main fees that I've been talking about in all my videos. So there's the SPA legal fee, the loan legal fee, the memorandum of transfer stamp duty, and as well as your loan stamp duty. For this case, we are only going to talk about the memorandum of transfer. So basically the stamp duty for transfer of ownership. By Way of Love and Affection is here to actually make it easier or less burden on the families when they are passing down or handing down their properties over to their children. By Way of Love and Affection's main goal is to release the burden on the parents or the children when they receive a property. Under the old scheme, if the spouse wants to transfer to one another, like the husband wants to transfer over to the wife or the wife wants to transfer over to the husband, it's 100% free. Now, if the parents wants to transfer over to their child or vice versa, the child wants to transfer a property over to their parents' name, there would be a 50% exemption on the stamp duty. Let's just say that you were to buy a 1.5 million ringgit property. The stamp duty that you have to pay on this is about 44,000 just for the transfer of ownership. So instead of 44,000, it's now 22,000. This was the old scheme. Under the new scheme, under Budget 2023, the terms have been updated. Grandparents are now included in this incentive. Between spouses, it's still 100% free. So if your grandparents wanted to transfer between one another, it's fine. If your parents wants to transfer between one another, it's also free. To make it easier for you guys to understand, I'm going to put a family tree up here so you guys can get a better understanding on how this works. In this picture, I want you guys to imagine there's three generations: your grandparents, your parents, and yourself. So if your grandparents wants to transfer over to your parents, it's free for the first 1 million. So if the property price is 1.5 million, the first 1 million is free, and the next 500,000, there is a tax of 4%, which you're looking at is about 20,000. Now, since there's a 50% discount, instead of 20,000, you get 10,000. So that is the net amount that you have to pay for your memorandum of transfer stamp duty. Transferring between generations, like your grandparents to your parents to yourself, or vice versa, the first 1 million is free, and the subsequent amount, there is a 50% exemption. Now, of course, there are some criteria that have to be met. First of all, the property should not be under any loan. If there is a loan, then it depends on the bank on how it's going to be transferred. You might need to take up a loan in order to continue financing the remaining amount. There also should not be any outstanding taxes such as cukai pintu, cukai tanah. Check with your majlis how much tax you actually have to pay. The next one is both parties should be alive. If your parents or your grandparents are not around anymore, then it would be considered as inheritance. So under inheritance, it is completely free. There is no tax that you have to pay. Probably just a few hundred ringgit in terms of disbursement fees. Another one will be both would have to be Malaysian citizen, or the transferee should be a Malaysian citizen. Most importantly, this scheme is not applicable if you want to transfer to your siblings, your aunties, your uncles, your girlfriend, your boyfriends. It's not for them. It's only between grandparents, the parents, and you, the children. So I hope you guys understand what is By Way of Love and Affection, what it means, and who you can benefit. If you know this will benefit someone, share this video with them. A sub to the channel would be awesome. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please write them down in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out, guys.